and Caldwell's right next to my parents' house.
I think it was on, I don't, you know what, Wooten or Button.
Oh yeah, around that. Yeah, yeah, it would have been. Yeah, around that area.
Last night too.
Oh, was there? Yeah, we have. Nick got like permanent Christmas lights that go on the outside, so they just kind of stay up. And we haven't had them on because we haven't had to. But when the power restarts, they come on and they're blue. So I'm walking out of the house and saying, "Why are the lights blue?" And he's like, I got to reset it because the power reset. They should be green. Yeah, they got to turn green. Okay, my dear. So let's just get here. Take a minute and breathe. Couple more good inhales here. There you go. Okay. All right. This is some stuff that I learned. So ask me questions and I'll come around and help you with stuff. I appreciate you being my guinea pigs. Find your sit bones. Okay. So you can rock back and forth, however you're comfortable. If you want to, you could stay there.
Okay.
You should be fine in that position. But just play around, right? You'll feel them when you hit on them, right? And once you find them, kind of glue them into the ground. Right. At the same time, go ahead and put a hand on your head. And lift your crown up towards the ceiling. Okay, so we should get some really good lengthening of our spine through there. Bingo. So again, grounding your sit bones, crowning your head high. Now put your hands on the outside of your belly. Okay. Yep. And breathe into those hands. Good. We should be able to keep the pressure on our hands regardless of if we are inhaled or exhaled. So play with that motion. I'll give you a couple seconds to just kind of play with that. So the pressure in your hand shouldn't depend on just the inhale. You should be able to keep it there on the exhale too. And if you think of the area between your hips and your shoulders like a barrel or a can of soda, we want to fill that in all directions. So forward and backwards, side to side, and up and down. Good. Good. I'm going to come feel. Let's make sure we're getting the right places here. So, yep. I'm going to replace my hands with yours. Oh. Good. Yep. Keep that pressure out even as you're breathing. Good, Joan. Yep. Beautiful. Audrey, you're next. I'm coming over to you. Put my hands right on the outside of your belly. Good. Push in. Yep. Hold that contraction even as you exhale. So push out my hands. Yep.
You want it all out, okay?
Yep. Yeah, perfect. Good. Good, good, good. Okay. Next spot is we're going to go. So again, feel your sit bones, crown of your head tall. Keep the pressure in the lower part of your belly. And now put your hands kind of on the sides of your chest. Yep. So out, breathe it now out into your ribs with the same idea. So it shouldn't depend on your inhale or your exhale. You should be able to keep pushing out. Think about connecting the lowest part of your shoulder blade to the front part of your ribs. Good, strong, solid base there. Good. 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 And then the last part is I want you to pretend like your right hip and your left shoulder are connected, and your right shoulder and your left hip are connected. So we're forming an X. If there was you could look at me for a second. If there was strings, we're going to pull those together. Okay? Yep. So the other way to do that is take your hands like this, push your thumbs together like that. You will feel that activate in between your shoulder blades. You'll feel it activate all through that core. Again, if we kept, this is tough, if we kept the sit bones and the crown high, and now breathe into the whole can of soda. Pressurize the whole system. Yeah, good. 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 Audrey, make your ring a little bit bigger. Move your hands out towards me. Yeah, yep. Good. Breathe. Do you feel it? Yeah. Where? Good. Okay. We're going to try to capture that feeling. Think of this like home base, right? So if you drop your shoulders, see if you can keep that. Yep. This is what we're going to keep coming back to as often as we can. And it's going to take a little while to learn. But you should feel like kind of invincible there, right? Like pretty proud posture, right? So when I say go home, this is the feeling that I'm talking about. So now let's go to the ground. Actually, I'm going to have you guys watch me for the first one or two, and then I can come kind of cue you. So we're going to find that feeling again, right? Sometimes it helps me to get back to here and kind of go home. Pushing our pelvis into the floor and our sternum into the floor. And then from there, we're going to go hands up as if we were holding like a heavy piece of slate in front of us. And then as best we can, we're going to lift. Okay? Yep. So we're going to try that and see. Like I say, yep, knees bent. Give yourself that cue. Make your circle. Yep, interlock your thumbs. Push in and feel home. So push your pelvis into the ground. You got it. Push your sternum into the ground. And when you feel like you're ready, inflate your barrel. Keep it inflated and big and pressurized, and then lift your feet. Yeah, good job. Cheers. Good. Yep, you got it, John. And then hold that heavy piece of slate. If I came over and put, yep. Good. Yeah, extend out. Yep. You got it. Good. Good. Again, keep your pressure through your pelvis. Beautiful. Good. And pressure out into here. Yeah, solid, Joan. Let's go. Good. 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 Feel it ground through. Good. Yeah, Audrey. Good. Good. Okay, you guys look great here. Stay at home base, and now tap your right foot down to the ground and bring it back up and try the other side. Try 3 or 4 like that. Good, guys. And again, keep your navel ship. Keep your strong, solid base of support. Good. Oh. Good. Take one more on the left side there. Good. And now, do you need a break? We good? You both look great. Okay. Now keep your legs there and do the opposite with your arms. So one arm goes up. Yep, up behind you. Yep, behind you. Good. Same thing. 3 or 4 on either side like that. Good, guys. Again, keep your breathing. Keep thinking about if there was a magnet between the front of your body and the floor. You're pulling that magnet together. Good. 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 Yeah, lady, awesome. Awesome. Take 1 or 2 more here. Good. Good. Push my hands out. Good job. There you go. Beautiful. Good. Okay, let your legs rest. Let your hands rest. Yeah, where do you feel it?
Everywhere. Yeah. I feel it in my legs.
Okay. Good. That's it. That's it. It's again, I appreciate you guys kind of being my guinea pigs, but I left sore, I'm telling you. So let's try. We've done a version of this before, but without the cues from this class. I want to try it with this. You can sit up and watch me here, Joe. You could that's fine. Wherever you can see me, it doesn't matter to me, right? So we're gonna go from that position, right, where we are home, and we got our good, strong, stable base, and we're gonna turn onto our left side. So you guys will turn and face the windows over there. As a unit, just to here. No, you're good. Yeah, I'm not gonna hit them. Right, so we're just gonna get to here, and we're gonna go elbow this side, and then eventually this side will fall down. But it's gonna look like, again, moving as a unit from here onto here, right? And then eventually we'll get, yep.
And then what?
And then we'll go to the other side.
Oh,
Yep. So again, try thinking about moving everything as a unit, right? Like you were rolling over in a barrel. When you're ready, go ahead. Oh, over onto your elbow. Go ahead, John. Yeah. Yeah. Good. Yes. Yep. So forearm on the ground. You got it. Just like that. Yep. Now go back. Yep.
And when are you breathing in and out?
Whatever feels natural. Good question. Yep. Keep your barrel. Good. Go ahead, Audrey. You guys, again, play with this. There's no real right or wrong. But it's how you moved as a baby. And we're just going to tap back into that. Stop in the middle. Good question. You're pushing through. Yep. Good. Good. Yep. And go back to home every time. Good, Joan. Good. Good, Audrey. Yep. Beautiful. Good. And when you're ready, and if you want to, instead of going elbow, now go up to your hand.
Hip on the ground?
Yep. Yep. Good.
This is it?
Yep. That's it. Good. Yep. I'll coach you through it, Joan, if you need me to. Yeah.
Oh, still elbow.
You can keep your elbow. You can keep your hips on the ground. It'll look like, yeah, this.
Oh.
Yep. Yeah, good.
But you still have to have this length.
It'll come down, and that's okay. Again, go home in between each one. Yeah, good, Joan. Yeah, good. Yep. So yeah, once you kind of get the hang of it, you're gonna go, oh, all right, this feels kind of like a natural progression of things. Yeah, good. Good. Good stable base there, Audrey. Good. Good, John. Yeah, good. So pause there a second. Go back to where you are. Good. Good. Keep your pressure through here.
Okay.
Oh, yeah, good. Right. So it's tempting as you start to move to kind of get like a spaghetti noodle. Right. Keep your can of soda or your barrel. Go ahead, do one or two more. Watch it. Yeah, John. Good. Yep. Yeah, you crossed yourself over there, which again, there's nothing wrong with it, but it'll feel unnatural. Yeah. Good. Good, guys. Good. Beautiful. All right, awesome. How do you feel?
Good. Yeah, I like it.
Good.
You know what's? It's like it's a lot. All these things are helping my back.
Yeah.
It's really, it's like better. It feels the back. I'm feeling the back because I have a back issue, and it feels good for the back. It's not straining the back.
Yeah.
The lower back.
Yeah. Good.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm happy to hear it. That's awesome. Keep me posted. Keep giving that type of feedback because.
Now what do we do for the back?
So now.
Now what do we do for the back?
Yeah, so all of this will help all of that. It's of like, again, I'm trying not to pigeonhole myself, but I'm really excited about this stuff. So we're gonna go now. This is a hard position to maintain that barrel in. Okay, so we're gonna go all fours. All right, and we won't stay here for long because we'll change positions a little bit. And I'll probably have to come physically put my hands on you guys just so you feel the right things here. And obviously you can't use your hands to feel yourself pressurizing here. So push through your knees and push through your hands. Okay. And we're gonna make like a kind of make a rainbow with the first row and knuckles that you have. So push this part of your hand down into the ground. That should alleviate a lot of people have tough position in their wrists here. But think about really pushing every finger in towards the ground. And then keep your you guys are on your mats. So think about push your knees out towards the sides of your mat. Right? Spread the skin of the mat out. Right? That's going to activate the outside hip muscles. And now suddenly we're not just here passively. Now some stuff is engaged. Right? Your hands and wrists are engaged. And we'll rock a little forward and backwards through here. Good. Keep going. Find stillness if you have to or want to. Yeah, good. Good. You're good. I'm going to come with my... Good. So your butt, your shoulder blades. Can you get your head against this, Audrey? Yeah. Yep. Yeah, it's hard. So now we got to recruit, through your deep neck muscles, right? So now can you keep that and rock a little bit back? Yeah, good. As you keep this nice and pressurized. Yeah, good. Beautiful. You feel the difference? Oh yeah. Yeah, that's really good. All right, Joan, I'm going to come do the same thing to you. No, it's just a PVC pipe. Yeah, right. It's a simple, simple thing. Joan, can you get your head? Yeah. Yeah. So I got this literally. It's a PVC pipe over here, and I want to see if we can get your pelvis, your shoulder blades, and your head. Yeah. So think more about. I'm gonna come around through this way. Yeah. Yeah. That. Okay. Good. And again, push into my hands here. Good. Breathe. Yeah. Way to maintain your pressure. Beautiful. Good. Okay. Good. Good. Okay, relax. Good. Beautiful. And then from there, again, that was kind of your home base. You both did a good job with that. From that home base, this is hard. This is hard for me to do. Maintain it. All right, my neck is even dropping there. Right. So if I, yeah, if you would, yeah.
Want me to take a picture?
Sure, yeah. All right.
Okay, so you're this.
Yeah. Yep. So on my butt, on my shoulder blades, and on my head.
I don't know. But this has to come down, or your butt has to come up.
Let's see. Let's see.
See, this is.
Where am I missing?
That.
Yeah. It's supposed to be even.
You're angled up.
It's okay if I'm angled up. Yep. So I'm gonna be a little bit angled up.
Okay.
Of course,
so
my hair ain't
down, maybe a little bit more, tuck your chin.
Yeah.
A little bit more if you can. I think that's better.
Yeah. I mean, I feel all right.
Yeah. Okay.
So maintaining that.
A little bit more and down. Yeah.
Yeah, man, that's hard.
It is hard.
So then maintaining that as best you guys can. Mm-hmm. We're gonna lift one side, and then we'll do 5 or 6 like that, and then we'll lift the other. Okay, with the same idea being
Pushing all your knuckles down.
Yeah, pushing your knuckles down and keep your barrel full.
Breathing.
Keep your barrel full. You got it. Let's try again. You guys are troopers for entertaining me here. Well, again, I told you, we've got to practice it, and it's just retraining and feeling what it feels like. Good. Yep. So you can keep it. Yeah, beautiful. And then shift your weight onto this side and this side, and then lift here. Yeah, good. Good, John. Yep. Push the floor away. I would do like 5 on one side and 5 on the other, just so that you get the feeling for it. Yep. Good. Pressure through here. Yep. Good. 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 And then put your weight through this arm and lift this one up. Good. Good. Again, just so you feel it, do 5 on this side, John, and then switch them. Yep. Good, Audrey. Yep, good. Yep. Good, good. Push the floor away there, too. Good. Good, John. Yep. Keep the pressure. Yeah, good. Good breathing there, too. Awesome, my dear. Good job. Good. Yeah, rest.
Amazing how hard it is.
It's right? Right?
Practice it, but you know what you're supposed to feel. That's what you get.
Yeah. I'll send you. I'm gonna make a handful of videos on these so we can kind of follow along, and I can get better at teaching it.
What class was it? It was like professional.
It's called dynamic neuromuscular stabilization. I was telling Audrey about it. It's based out of Prague, and it's based off of like fundamental movement patterns from when we're 0 to 6 months old. And it was just really fascinating of like what it was like to move as a baby. And of course, we're born early, and our muscles aren't fully developed, and our bones aren't fully developed, and our immune system's not fully developed, right? We're just part of why we're born early is because our heads are so big that if we were born any later, we wouldn't get out. So, the whole premise of it was your nervous system is still developing and connecting to your musculoskeletal system in really that first year, but especially those first 3 months. Really fascinating. I'm still trying to come up with a way to adequately summarize it in 3 or 4 sentences, but we watched a lot of babies move. It was really cool to see videos of just analyzing it, and especially where I am right now. I went back and watched the videos of Annie moving. It was just fascinating to see how perfect it is. And most of the time we just mess it up because look around, right? So actually, I want to try one other thing with you, and then we'll do some of that stuff. Tummy time. All right. So go down on your bellies. Yeah, I did it. I did it all weekend. I was really surprised that I could.
Don't have the baby.
I won't have the baby. I have a poor patient. He's in his 80s, and he's like, I keep having a nightmare that I have to drive you to the hospital. I won't do that to you. But you got it. Yep. So nice and easy on your belly. Put your elbows underneath where your shoulders are. Yep. Let me come and look at where you guys are here. Yeah, good. Good. And then the same pressure points from when we were on our back happen here. So the front of your pelvis is pushing into the ground. All right, these are pushing down into the ground. Good. And you are filling. Yep. Say again?
Knuckles.
Yeah, you can keep, yep. So again, kind of engaging. We're used to hanging out here passively. See if we can engage different muscle groups. Good. So again, pelvis down to the ground. Good. Breathing into here. Good. Again, yeah, pushing into the ground. Good. Bingo. That's good. And then from there, this is kind of a funny cue. push the skin of the mat away from itself, right? So push out towards the sides of your mat, right? You're going to feel that engage the outside of your shoulders, right? And then continue to lift. Pretend there's a string on your head pulling you up towards the ceiling. Yep. Good. And then come back down out of that. Good. And then again, push the ground away. Push the skin of the mat to the outsides. Yeah. Good. And come back down. Good. So we should feel some really like deep muscles firing away here and stabilizing us in this position. Good. Good. Beautiful. Okay. And then from there, again, it's a weird cue. Watch me. You're going to push through your knees and just lift real gentle your butt up off the ground. Right? So just get a little space between the front of your pelvis and the mat by pushing through your knees. Yeah. And come back down. Good. Good. And again, keep your barrel inflated. Keep the system strong and steady. Good. And then as you want to, you'll see where this kind of goes as you then lift further and you rock back onto your knees. So that's kind of the progression from it. Good. If you feel yourself starting to dip or you feel your barrel starting to wiggle, just go back to the breathe into the sides of it. And hold those positions first. And then push through your knees, lift up your pelvis, and then draw back. Good. Beautiful. One more. Good. Good. Good base there, Joan. Good job. One more. Beautiful. Oh, good job. Go back up. Find a seat. Really good, guys. Okay, go home. Okay, so find that posture. Excuse me.
Can you send us a little reminder?
I will, yeah. Yep. I'll send you kind of a list. I have to make it for myself. But that's on the, because this should be 5 minutes a day. Every one of us on the planet should spend just feeling what home feels like. I was thinking about it and I didn't get a chance to ask the instructor, like, because all weekend it just felt so good to be in my body. And I haven't felt that in ages. And I'm thinking to myself, is this what a kid feels like? Right? Does Annie feel like that? Right? And then we just lose it because again, we sit all the time and like, is this what it can feel like? Like it's awesome. It's such a cool oh man. So beautiful. Go ahead and go home, and we'll be grateful in this position. So again, everything nice and active and engaged. Think of something, someone, somewhere, sometime, someplace you are grateful for and why. There you go. So one more good inhale here. Long exhale it out. Beautiful. Okay. We're going to try a couple of our exercises with all of that in mind.
Oh boy, that's
right?
a lot.
I know. I know. I know. So we'll squat and we'll carry and maybe we'll push up. But these are difficult. So be gentle with yourself. Try not to judge. It was.
Wow, I feel like I don't know what.
Like
Almost like
I
a
feel like
rag
I got
doll,
moved
like
back.
you know, like
Did-
very aware,
right?
like a very aware
Yeah.
rag doll.
Yeah.
Lighter, like feeling like looser, like new back.
Good.
Yeah.
Good. Yeah, I laughed at this instructor because I just watched her move around, right? And she's been doing this for 20 years. And you could just see it was fluid. She had no outstanding body type. She wasn't this Olympic athlete. She looked like you or I, but just moved fluidly and confidently. And I wanted to go over and be like, are you activate? Like, what are you doing to it? And it was wild of like, she's like, yeah, everybody leaves this course and they're like, okay, right. And then it's like, no, once you learn it and you retrain, and it takes time. She kept saying, you can't build a house in 20 minutes. Right? It's going to take months of practicing this, but then when you need it unconsciously, it's just going to kind of be there. That's so. Now I watch Annie move, and I'm telling Nick, I'm like, just watch. She's perfect. She's beautiful, right? And meanwhile, he's like, yep, it's really good. But anyway, she was Czech. Oh yeah, she's very, very, very much Czech. And she was great. And one of the moves she kept going back to was this squat pattern, right? She'd get to here and she was able to move, right, in all kinds of directions, regardless of her breathing. So I went into this thinking, oh, it's all going to be breath-based and inflating that barrel. And she was like, no. And she showed us pictures of, Roger Federer and all these really high-level athletes and how they move and how it kind of coincides with like this whole philosophy. Anyway, it was fascinating. So
they all do that work.
Yeah, all the NHL players. Yeah, yeah.
Events like Wimbledon, you see their trainers.
Yeah,
they're doing all this self.
And they're just it's all postural. It's so cool. So anywho, let's practice that. Right, so we'll just get down in this squat, right, and feel what it feels like. Right, go home again. Right? And put your hands wherever it feels good. Some people in class had a really good squat when they thought about like lengthening their tail towards the ground and their head towards the ceiling. But take a couple. You don't have to do a whole heck of a lot here. The other really good cue that we got is if you put your hands here and push out into them, right, and then maintain that as you go up and down, you will feel them fire in a way that they haven't fired in a long time. Good. I'm gonna come watch you guys. Take 3 or 4 more there. Good. Push my hands away. Good. Good, John. Good. While you, keep that. Push out into my hands. Good. Good. Good, Audrey. Beautiful. Good. Good. Even when you get up to there, so stand up tall. Keep that. Push out into my hands. Yep. Good. Keep going with that because you have it all through the range, and you lost it that little bit. Yeah. Good. Rest when you need to. I need to rest just watching you. Beautiful. And then let's go. We'll carry. Actually, let's carry with no weight today. Let's see what that feels like. So again, go home. Okay. Chest into your spine. Okay. Breathe down into your hands. Good. Strong, stable base. Slow and controlled marches. Go ahead. And then the last thing is remember that X. Remember your shoulder blades connected to your hips. Pull the strings tight. Good. Yeah, Joan! Come on. Beautiful. Beautiful. Good. Good. Pause a second. Push into my hands. Good. Now go. Good. Beautiful. Good. Me too. Good. Good. Couple more seconds there, guys. Good. 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 Last one. Awesome. Good. Rest. Okay. Let's do a push-up at the wall. Okay. With home base. Okay, so you're going to push the wall away.